Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke. I'm about to catch my first Pokemon for the team. Really excited to see what we're going to get. Hopefully it's something good. You know, once they actually... There we go. What we gain? Well, Pidgey's not bad. It's level 3, or level 2, so I might actually kill it if I'm not careful. But let's see what we can do. Ooh. That's a big damage. If that had been a crit, I think I might have killed it. Okay, where? Pokeball? Go! Come on. Ah! Okay, one more try. Luckily, I'm near Pallet Town still, so I can just go back to Mom to heal if this gets bad. Come on. Yeah! Now, what are we gonna call you? Alright, the forest Pokemon. Common sight in forests and woods, flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. So you do pocket sand, huh? Ah, but your lady, the name wouldn't fit. Huh. I was gonna call you Dale, but what to call you? How about, let's see, Cheer Up. There we go. And go. Now let's get back to town. Hey Mom, just need a quick nap. Yep, thank you. Yep, thanks for healing them up. And now I will probably never see you again. Let's see now. Do I want... Yeah, I mean, there's no XP share at the moment. I think I might want Cheer Up in the front. If nothing else, to swap them out for the XP and such. I could have gotten to level 3. Oh well. Come on. Let's see how bad you get hit with the Bubble Beam now. Should be a stab attack. Oof. The tackle did more. Then again, Cheer Up was on... Oh no, Tackle seems to be a lot better. That's a shame. Maybe Water Gun will be better once I get it. Come on. Now what I'm hoping to do is get everyone up to at least level 5 by the time I get to Route 22, because I can catch up another Pokemon there, and I believe I'll be fighting Jainas in that area too, so I'm going to want them pretty good. Yeah, you're not strong enough for this yet. Tail Whip, not great, but if the tackle kills, it won't matter. Oh, you're pathetic. I'm not gonna be worried at all. You're gonna need at least 4 Tail Whips just to do decent damage. That boy, Gamera. Need to get some running shoes or a bike soon, though. I don't mind me, just need to quick top off. Thanks, Nurse Joy. Now let's get a few more potions from the mart. Really appreciate how in the later gens, I think it's not until Gen 5 that they combine the Pokemart and the Pokemon Center into one building. And I like the convenience, but at the same time, some of the charm of having like separate stores in towns gets lost, and it's something they take another gen to add back, I think, because I think... I'm not sure, actually. When did they start adding clothing stores? Was that Gen 5 as well, or was that Gen 6? Well, either way, I need some heals. No, I want more than one. Let's see, I can afford... let's say 8. And then we'll buy a few antidotes. Just because we're going into Viridian Forest and there's going to be a lot of bug poison in there. We should be a decent start at least. I have no idea how, prevalent a... Yeah, let's just get a paralyzed heal. Just one for good measure. And then save the rest of the money. Alright, time to grind up a little. I want cheer up at least level 4 or 5 before I go and try to take on Gary. Well, you know what I mean. The rival, J-Nuz. While I'm doing this, do they have, working nature? What does that do, though? Oh, and Gamera's jolly. That really fits him. I mean, he is friend to all the children of the world. Pathetic. Let's show you what real... A Gamera! You know he's a small rat, but you still should have been able to hit him. There. That's what a real tackle looks like. Try to remember it in hell when I get done with you. Come on. The chirp should have gained a level by now. The battle music's kind of weird. Like, some of it seems a little off tempo. No, still can't risk it, but he might actually level up with this next fight. That's nice. I think a crit would kill Rattata. Foolish. Come on. Neither one of them's leveling up. Oh. Actually, that brings to mind something I'd like to, pass on to you guys. In the comments, bring up any subjects you want me to talk about during, like, grind-heavy parts, because I'm gonna try to, like, keep these episodes or videos, whatever you want to call them, keep them roughly half-hour long, with exceptions for, like, grinding, where I'll go, like, an hour at most. And so, like, if you guys have anything you actually want to, hear my opinion on, or just me discuss about, I'd be happy to see in the comments and whatnot. For me, at the moment, what I'd like to talk about is how weird it is that Pokemon could never actually stick to a gimmick or like any new mechanic. For instance, I believe the... Ooh. Okay, that's not so bad. They do about the same damage, so whoever's first will probably win. It's like, oh, what was it? Gen 2 had, I'm kind of blanking at it. It's like how, well, a more easy example that comes to mind is, for instance, Mega Evolution. That was for a single gen. It was probably the best mechanic they added in more recent generations, and they ignored it for like Dynamax and... Whoa! Okay, you're not staying in. Gave you a chance, cheer up. But like Dynamax, and then what's that new thing they call? The thing where they get the stupid rocks on top of their heads. I don't get that at all for being a new mechanic. When you had like Mega Charizard was cool. Charizard with a giant fire-shaped rock on his head is not cool. Looks like a bunch of art students just tried to glue rocks and glitter to their Pokemon and calling it a new form. Alright, Chirrup's got some decent gains. Fortunately, he needs to be healed already because he can't take a hit. I mean, if Gamera levels up to, say, 8 or 9, I think he might be able to take on Jaina's on his own. But at the same time, I don't want to risk it. No, I don't want to heal again. Sorry about that. We're going to go for one more level for at least Chirrup. And if Gamera manages to get another level or two as a result, that'll be great too. Just gonna have a whole mess of dead Rattatas when I'm done. Not bag. Alright, coming. What I love with this remake of the first gen is some of the nice additions they did. For instance, you can actually see how much experience your Pokemon are gaining in battle. That's something that wasn't there at all in the first gen. Like, Pokemon Yellow, you were lucky if you were able to tell the other Pokemon's health just based off the health bar, let alone how close you personally were to leveling up. You really are obsessed with just making Gamera weak. It's gonna be your downfall. If Gamera would just stop dancing and actually hit ya. Nice. Well, that's a decent defense now. Needs to be faster and more accurate. Yeah, I'm not risking you. Against a Pidgey of your own level, you barely did anything. I'm not going to risk a Rattata that's a level above you. At least they don't know Hyper Fang yet. That'd be a huge blow to me if they could do that. Let's see if Bubble's going to be any better now. No, still pathetic. I mean, you are essentially spitting on them, but I'd expect the fact that it's Stab would improve it more. Okay, let's see how close Chirp is. I don't think they're even a quarter way to the next level, but at least we'll be able to gauge our progress. Oh no, you could practically be there now if it weren't for... Yeah, we'll try one attack. That does not seem good. We'll do one more. Oh, nice. I was worried they were going to get a crit. And actually, now that I think about it, our healths were probably the same, which means a crit from them would have killed me. Oh, but you're worth quite a bit of XP. Okay, let's top you off. And I want to set this for... Oh, how do I... No. How do I set... There's a way to make items quick use. I'm sure I'll figure out later. It's like... So I'm like, I am in the bag, can we register? Yeah, how do I register? Give... No. Oh, but it does mean I can give them items to hold now. That's something that wasn't around in the first gen. Okay, Huh. How do I do this? Registering. Alright. Register it by pressing select. Oh, open key items. Oh. It's only for key items? Oh, that's stupid. Most of the time, key items get used automatically when they're needed anyway. Okay, Chirp, do you think you can handle this one? You're a level above him. Oh, you definitely can. Come on. Show him who's the bigger bird. Atta girl. Ooh. You're getting some good numbers going. And sand attack. That's gonna be good. Alright. I think one more level for you, and we might be able to at least handle ourselves in the next area. Oh, come on. Stop missing. Yeah, crit shouldn't kill me, but it's not gonna be pleasant if it happens. Do da dee da 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 dee da. Pokemon's got such great music. Like, I can remember most of the music from Gen 1, some of the music from Gen 2 even, although it's been longer for me of playing like Soul Silver than it has been for playing Pokemon Yellow. I mean, essentially the last time I played Yellow was probably close to a decade ago, but I think Soul Silver last time was just 1 year before that. Anyway, Chirp, let's see if you can handle a rat now. Oh yeah, I can say for sure you will. Come on! I am not liking the chances if these guys keep missing every other attack. Alright, one more fight do it, and then we're gonna head on over. Yeah, you don't matter. Cheer up. At least give them the excuse of using a move that lowers your accuracy. You just seem to not want to hit anyone. And level 6 is good. I mean, most everything didn't go up that much, but I think it's more because Rattata isn't worth much, or at least doesn't seem like it is. Either way, I should be able to get a good chance against Jaina's. I think what I'll do is set... Yeah, Gamera, you go out front. On the plus side, once we get to Viridian Forest, Chirrup should start leveling up pretty fast because there will be basically nothing but bugs. There might be a chance at a Pikachu, but I don't remember if that's version specific. Besides, if we do face a Pikachu, there is no chance that Chirrup or Gamera is going to be able to hold for long. Come on, what we got? Ah, I wanted a Nidoran. Alright, if you survive this, you get a place on the team. Problem is, I think I could kill you with one more hit, so... Welcome aboard! What does the Pokédex have to say about you? The grassland Pokemon bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick, it's a common sight in many places. Yeah, you aren't kidding. Think in half the routes in Gen 1 it shows up as a common encounter, which actually means having it early might be good for me. Now let's give you a nickname. I feel you are a Bernard. I don't know why, but I get the vibe of Bernard from you. Oh, wait. You're a girl, so... Brenda! There we go. Alright, let's go heal real quick. I want to have the most advantage against Jaina's as possible. I mean, it's probably only a few HP point... Well, Of course, it's HP points is kind of redundant. But, you know, I mean, it's only a little bit of health to gain back, but at the same time, if he crits enough times, that might be enough to make the difference. Alrighty. Ready or not, J-Nuz, we're coming for you. Hey, Charon! You're off to the Pokemon League. Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? Card won't let you through without them. Oh wait, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Well, you're about to find out. Rival J-Nuz would like to battle. He only has 2 Pokemon. That means he only caught 1 on his way up here. Alright, what will Gamera do? I think we're going to try for Tail Whip. Oof, that is a pretty decent chunk of health. But I think... No, don't go blind. You're already... Yeah, you're already a pain when it comes to this anyway. Stop blinding him! Oh, you little shit! So that's your game. No. Okay, I think a crit would kill. And unfortunately, no one's high enough level to risk switching into. I mean, Cheer Up's my best chance, and he'd likely die. Although if he eats a hit, I could swap back, and Gamera should be back to normal accuracy. Hey, Cheer Up, you're going to take one for the team, but don't worry, we're going to make up for it by... Ooh. Yep, we're going to try 1 hit. That's not great. 1 more, and then we're switching back. Ooh, a crit would kill. Come on, get in there, Gamera. You're probably the only one with a decent enough defense. Okay, time for a potion. Okay, how's your accuracy now? Great, great. Whew. That was actually surprisingly tense for just a Pidgey. Oh, nice. +2 to defense. That's going to be a great help in this fight. Cheer Up's in level 7. Oh, you're so weak right now. You better get a big boost when you evolve. Oh, right. Gonna have to just tackle. And we're gonna have to lower your defense. I think 2 or 3 times should do it. Although, if I had to guess, I should heal when this next hit lands on Gamera. Okay, that's 3 points. Crits are usually double, aren't they? Or is it just 1.5? Either way, I don't think I can risk it. I mean, he'd survive a crit, but at the same time, I don't want to have to survive a crit. I want to just take him out. Yeah, 2 tail whips was plenty. You're done now. Oh. Nasty little bugger holding on. Whew, that's almost a full level just from the Bulbasaur. I like me now, J-Nuz. Ah, you just lucked out. Well, fuck you too, then. That was pure skill. Or the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. You have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. I do really like Gary or J-Nuz's theme song when he's, walking back and forth. It's a shame it only happens when he's walking. I'd love to hear it more, maybe even as a battle theme. But for now, let's get back in there and heal and see where we're at. Yep, come on. Okay, I should probably pick up a few more Pokeballs. Because we'll have Route 2, Viridian Forest, and I don't think Route 3, but just in case. Ah, only 1 ball. Okay, how many does that give me? That gives me possibly enough. Yep, while we're doing this, let's just register the town map. It's probably the one I'm gonna need most. That and the bite. Well, let's see. Yep, there's the old man. And we're gonna see what the hell he's gonna have to say in the next one. Thank you everyone for watching Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke, and I'll see you in the next part. Take care and have a nice day. Bye bye.